Hey guys, it's Star the Flippin' Hippo. Thank you for joining us on our YouTube channel at Flippin' Hippos. Today is Monday, which means it's time for What Sold on eBay. We're going to take a look at the week of April 9th through April 15th. Before we delve in here, I would like to say that today, April 16th, marks the 1-year anniversary of the Hippo Hut. And we are proud to announce that we broke our record for most sales in one weekend. Most of you will remember last week we were so close and we just didn't make it. We did break our record this weekend. We walked out the door today with 46 packages to go to the post office. So we're pretty excited that we broke the record. We had 46 packages go out, and it just so happened to be on the anniversary of the store. So we're pretty stoked. Just real quick, I usually give you guys a week in review of our shipping. Last Monday we had 42 go out, very close to breaking our record. Tuesday we had 7, Wednesday was 11. Thursday, y'all, we had 3. Sorry, I'm laughing. We had three packages go out. And then on Friday the 13th, we had lucky number 13. But that just goes to show you what a roller coaster ride online sales really can be from one day to the next. Ultimate highs and ultimate lows all week long. So, I mean, we had one of our best weekends and then 3 sales at one point during the week, and we were back up to 13 by the next day. And then we broke our record. So it's up and down. The only thing you can do is make your listings the best that you can do. Make your titles great, use good keywords, have good photos, run sales, run promotions, do all those things that Cassini likes. Keep your store active, list every day, get yourself seen in the search engine. And from there, you know, even when you have those low days where you only sell 3, you will have the higher days where you sell more. And at the end of the week or the end of the month, you're still going to make your goals. You're still going to make the money that you need to make, even though you're going to once in a while have those slow days. So I have selected out 10 items that I just wanted to highlight and show you guys that we sold this week. We're going to start with this Brooks Brothers Maker's Tie. I always have such a hard time saying Brooks Brothers. Brooks Brothers Maker's Tie. The Brooks Brothers Makers ties do not fetch as much money as the Brooks Brothers. They're like their cheaper brand. However, we still pick them up because we find them at the bins for 10 cents. We pay by weight. It's 10 cents, if that. It's probably less. So we got this one at the bins, and we did sell it for $12.19. It was on the 25% off sale over the weekend. It's not real fancy either, but it's nice. So then we have this Neiman Marcus men's sweater vest. This thing had 2 things going for it, which I'm going to share with you guys. It was 100% pure cashmere. Cashmere is one of those materials that's always going to fetch you some good money. It's going to be a good flip. There's 4 materials that I recommend everybody look out for: cashmere, wool, silk, and linen. If you see anything when you're outsourcing with those 4 materials, especially if it's 100%, snatch them up. They're going to fetch you a good price. And then just the fact that this is a sweater vest. We have really good luck with sweater vests. It doesn't really matter if they're cashmere or wool or the brand. We can pick up a sweater vest and it flips. I don't know if other people have good luck with them, but I will put it out there that they are a bolo. Some of them will only flip for 12 or 15, but they go really fast. Like, we cannot keep sweater vests in our store. So that is a bolo. This was a Neiman Marcus though, and it was 100% cashmere. So we listed it at $40, and we took a best offer of $32, and we paid 99 cents for it at the Goodwill. Here's a Harley Davidson sweatshirt. Everyone knows Harley Davidson is a bolo. You always want to pick up Harley Davidson items. But this one was different. It's not like your typical biker jacket or biker vest or zip up hoodie. It didn't even have like the orange logo on it or anything people are used to seeing. It's just a very plain blue sweatshirt. It says Harley Davidson on the front, and then on the back it had a city specific. in North Dakota embroidery here, and it had some damage to the cuffs. They were frayed, they were damaged, they were distressed. I put that in the description here. But in spite of the fact that it was just a plain pullover sweatshirt and it even had a city specific logo on the back and damage, I got $19 for it. So Harley Davidson items, regardless of how they look, are going to flip for good money. I turned 99 cents in this case into $19. This guy is a Build-A-Bear. He's a World Wildlife Fund safari tiger. He came with clothes. He's so cute. Look, he came with little white briefs and a little t-shirt, and then there's a hole in the back of the underwear where his tail pokes out. Anyway, I thought he was really cute, but he was very long tail. I got him at one of the last yard sales of the season last year, towards the end of August. I only paid $2 for him, but he sat in the store that long. However, when he went for $18.75, and they paid shipping. He did weigh over a pound, and we sent him in a box. This is a Talbot shirt. It's linen, one of those materials I mentioned earlier. For a Talbot shirt to go for $14.57, that's pretty darn good. I'm sure it's because it was the Irish linen, and it is a larger size. I did get $14.57 for it, and I paid 99 cents. This is a vintage Blue's Clues, barely vintage. I think it's 1997, so it just barely makes the cut to be a vintage toy, but it is. I picked her up because she was Blue from Blue's Clues, and she had these posable ears, and I saw on her tag that she was from 1997. I got her for 69 cents, and I took a best offer of 10, and she will ship first class. So this is a set of Lincoln Logs. Speaking of vintage toys, these are a bolo, you guys. Even if you see even if you see Lincoln Logs out in the wild, like without their original box or those canisters they come in, even if you find like a Ziploc bag full of them, snatch them up, because these go for money. We got this box at the bins by weight. We probably paid $1.50 for them. But you can see the box is really damaged. There's damage to the logs, and there's quite a few pieces missing from the set. I did put all that in my description here. I told them what was missing, the instructions, what pieces were missing, and about the damage. And in spite of all those flaws, I got $14.25 for them, and they paid shipping. We must be going on a walk down memory lane here today, guys. We have a lot of vintage stuff. This is a t-shirt from 1995. It is a vintage Looney Tunes. You guys remember Tasmanian Devil had a girlfriend at one point. This is kind of cute. It says love bites, and there's bites out of the heart, and she's there, and it's just cute. We did get this for 99 cents, and it sold for $14.70. Here's another vintage t-shirt. I told y'all we're going to go on a walk down memory lane. This is just a plain old MTV music television, the old school logo back when that was actually a music television channel and not just reality TV. The brand is junk food. We picked this up for 99 cents, and we took a best offer, I want to say of 12. And this is a framed 8x10 photo of the Cleveland Indians' old logo. I'm not that up to date on sports. I know that they've either already changed the logo or they're in the process of it. We actually bought a framed photo of Tweety Bird at a yard sale, and when we took it apart to check everything, this guy was hiding in the back. There were 8 pictures of Shaquille O'Neal and this behind the Tweety Bird. So we sold the Tweety Bird by itself, and we still have a couple of the Shaquille O'Neals around because there were 8 of them. But we chose to keep the frame with this because even though we're nerds and we're not that up to date on sports, we did know that this was a logo that was going to go away. So we just sold, the Tweety Bird went like right away. And like I said, we still have a couple of the Shaquille O'Neals around. But we sold those just as cardboard prints. And we kept the frame with this to make it worth more. And we raised the price on it recently. And it did sell for the $16.92. And we did ship it in a box. And it still went first class. But that was kind of a neat story. So you guys, when you get your stuff home, whether it's pictures, photo frames, coats, jeans, purses, check your pockets. Check for hidden pockets. Check behind photos. Check your things out, because sometimes you find a gem. I mean, we paid 25 cents for what we thought was a framed Tweety Bird, and we found this. So that was neat. Alright, you guys, I don't want to keep you any longer tonight. If you like this video, go ahead and smash the like button down below. Leave me comments if you have anything you want to say. If you haven't already and you would like to, please subscribe to our channel and help us feed a hungry hippo. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We are at Flippin' Hippos. Until next time, you guys have a good night.